So I've been thinking, I'm 56 years old, and I think for most of my life I've been treated like a machine. We're taught to be efficient, to be consistent, and to produce by whatever metrics we're told to. We're measured by output as if we're made of silicon and steel. But now that I'm older, I'm looking at that cost. I'm looking at what happens when you treat a person like a machine, like a piece of hardware, a commodity for the last 30 or 40 years. And I'm asking, what's wrong with just being human? What's wrong with being a little bit messy, or tired, or being inspired by something that can't make a profit? You know, let's be real. Once you're over 50, and for me, like I say, 56, the body starts to crumble a little bit. The back's a bit stiffer. The energy is no more a bottomless pit. And in a factory, parts that crumbled are replaced. But we aren't parts. We're not replaceable. And we have something much more valuable than just labour to give. We're living libraries with a lifetime of experiences, of successes, of failures, of wisdom to share with our families. Now the system wants us to believe that now that we're in our 50s, we're done. We've achieved what we're set out to achieve, and now we should just be settled into our established roles. Whether that be husband, wife, partner, parent or employee, we're told this is the time to wind down and accept the person that we are today is all we'll ever be. It's a form of conditioning. It makes you feel like there's something else, the creative, spontaneous part of you is just a relic of your 20s. But settled can just be another word for stagnant. And I'm not quite done yet. Now for me, I'm embarking on my own journey of discovery. And it doesn't look like what the social norms should say it should be. I started DJing a couple of years ago just because of my love of music. And it was my curiosity, really. It was like, I wanted to do what he's doing. I want my music to sound like his. And then that led on to making little videos on TikTok, which connected me to an entire different world. And from there, I've stepped into YouTube, making YouTube videos. Social media is supposed to be a young person's game, but I'm just one of many breaking that boundary. I'm doing this because I enjoy the process and I enjoy the learning, although I will stumble along the way. This is the something else that life gives me. It's not a side hustle with a 5-year plan. I'm literally allowing myself to be a beginner again. And I'm realising that that something else might just be a stepping stone to a totally different version of me in my life. Now, I'm not disassociating with my responsibilities and my titles. I'm a husband, a partner, a parent and a grandparent, and I'm a professional at my job. But I don't want to be just a machine anymore. I want the right to be a human being again, with a lifetime of experience, a new set of dreams, and creaky knees too. I'm not winding down. I think I'm just waking up. And I don't know what your something else is going to be or what boundaries you're going to break. But don't forget that you don't have to have a goal. Perhaps the journey's all you need. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.